Hello guys, today I'm changing the drive shaft that's living on the right side of my Volvo C70. So, the car has developed some bad clinking noises that are coming from the inner CV joint, and it's also causing some bad vibrations in the interior when you are driving. So, let me show you quick. Now we have the car on the jack stand and the engine cover is removed. To proceed with the extraction of the axle, you need to unbolt this bolt on the center hub. It's a 13mm socket, and according to Volvo, to take the axle out you need to push the hub towards you, and for this you have to loosen the CV joint that is from the underneath. If you don't have the tool like me, I will show you how you can do it without a tool. You have to unscrew actually 3 bolts there on this bush from the control arm. There's one, and then there's one inside, and one here at the front. And not to forget this one here as well. It's holding this plastic lever, and it's helping the car to automatically adjust the beam of the headlights, only for cars that are equipped with xenon from the factory. When this is done, you have the control arm free. You have loosened this bolt. The only 2 things that are holding the axle to the car are inside there. There's one, and there's another one. That's the cap that's holding the bearing of the axle to the engine.
I will run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go, change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay, people I can't stand them. They don't want me to change, keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance.
And now you have to pull the control arm towards you so it can slide out from the subframe. And that's it. So you have the axle free. To take out the axle from the transmission side, you will have to pry it out gently, and you can use a pry tool, or I will use this. That's a self-made tool for a BMW pump. This is the cap. This is the one bolt. The other one is on the upper side, but unfortunately it's very uncomfortable to film and do it. So I will be doing it off camera. All the bolts from the cap are loose now. Cap is taken apart. This is the bearing. You have to mangle it out, the bearing from the other part from the cap, from its seat. Again, the pry bar. And that's what it takes only. This is the transmission. This is steering lines in the way now. So this is the axle, and this here is a seal, so you have to be gentle not to damage the seal, and transmission off. So you have to stick your tool behind here like this and gently push. So that's the inner CV joint, and the noise is coming from there. I will show you, just to put the mic there so you can hear it. And the noise from the bearing, but I actually didn't have issue with this. I didn't hear a bearing noise or something else, but yeah, probably not so bad. Just a little bit of rust, but that isn't prevent it from working properly. Now I want to show you quickly how it's done according to the manual, and of course what are the tightening specs for the bolts when you start to assemble the car again. So the main hub bolt, the bow joint bolt on the control arm, and you have to use this tool so you can pry it out from here because it's tend to stuck over time. Then you have to use some lever, I don't know, to push it out, because the bushings on the control arm are holding it, this too, because you have to overcome the strength of the two bushings on the back. So for the tightening after this, because on my video we have unloosened these 3 bolts instead of this one. Let's see, the screw number 2. So the front one is here, control arm, front and the subframe, front mounting, 175 Newton meters, and the other two on the back, this one, are first 16 Newton meters each, and then 90 degrees each. For the shaft itself, so screw for drive shaft front wheel hub, first 35 Newton meters and then 90 Newton meters. This one, it's shown that you have to mark the cap so you can install it on the proper way. I've already done it here. This is the lower side, but if you turn it around like this here, this lip and this lip, this one is much thicker than this. So I'm almost sure that if you turn it around like this and try to mount it, you won't be able to do it, because yeah, misaligning in the boreholes. Something important, you have to clear the surfaces of the cap. I have a little bit to clean now before installation, so let's reassemble the car. I've done the shaft off camera because it was very difficult for me to take proper shots for you, and in the same time to mangle the shaft with the 2 hands.
Run away, I don't have to plan it. I can go change my fate, you won't understand it. All alone, that's okay. People I can't stand them, they don't want me to change, keep me where I'm standing. And I don't wanna be where I am, and I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. And I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
So that's it for today, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.